Hey, what's going on, everybody? ECMG 119 here. Yes, it's been a while since I posted a video. Been very busy lately. The college semester has just started for the spring. So yeah, I've been pretty busy preparing, for that. And yeah, I am live from the city of Torrance in the South Bay, California. And yeah, things have been going pretty good lately. So anyways, one thing I wanted to talk about, because it's one thing I've been noticing, online lately, especially on YouTube, as pertaining to particular channels that talk about the game Overwatch. Now, if for people that don't know already, Overwatch is pretty much my most played game right now, and it has been for ever since the summer 2016. So yeah, I mean, I have played other games as well, don't get me wrong, but yeah, no, Overwatch has just been a great game. I've met quite a few new people, and I've been friends with them online, and yeah, it's a great game, and I'll probably go into further detail as to why I think it could be like my number one game ever in a future video. But one thing I wanted to touch on real quick before I go back from break back to work is these channels, like Overwatch Central and Your Overwatch and things like that. One thing I noticed, and this kind of needs to stop, are the videos that they post where they ask the question in their title, is a particular character OP? And by OP, I mean overpowered. Now, the reason I say that is because I believe that characters like Doomfist, which is a character I actually like to use, I think he's a lot of fun, he probably got nerfed because of videos like that. And, recently there's already a video put up by one of the Overwatch YouTube channels talking about, or asking the question, is Sombra now OP or too OP? So it's a little annoying because Sombra's not easy to play as. I enjoy playing Sombra. I just started playing as her on a normal basis, and along with Moira. And it just, I don't know. I would hate for Jeff Kaplan and the Blizzard devs to like look at these videos and like kind of step in and try and reevaluate and be like, oh, well, let's make another change to Sombra or to Doomfist or to Moira or whoever else. The one video that I can honestly say kind of, annoyed me greatly was the video from Your Overwatch talking about the Moira DPS problem. I think just the way the title was put made me think like, oh my God, the Blizzard devs, or the devs for the game Overwatch are going to look at that video and they're going to be like, oh, you know what? There's a lot of complaints coming from the community. Let's go ahead and make some changes to her. I'm like, no. Moira is just fine where she's at. People, play her as a DPS, and it's like, okay, but what people need to realize, or especially those Moira players, is that she doesn't do that much damage per second. She really doesn't. I forgot what it was. I think it was like 40 damage per second, or maybe 50 damage per second. And her ability is a soft lock. Another thing too, when you're attacking with Moira, you're not healing. It takes a very good Moira to be able to deal damage, to get to heal consistently, and yet to get enough attacks in to refill your healing meter or gauge or whatever to heal your teammates. If you can get that balance down pat and you use Fade, as an escape mechanism, or even to get into better positioning, near your teammates, or maybe in few instances, in my case, playing as Moira, I've gotten into some spots where I've discovered certain enemy players that try to that try to flank and they were actually low on health, or they didn't notice me and I actually had an orb ready to go, I would attack them, toss an orb right at them, and I'd be able to finish them off, whether it be a Widowmaker, a McCree, or whatnot. And the thing about Moira players, really quick, I want to throw in there that Moira players should utilize is the concept of footsies. Footsies is a term that first came up in fighting games. It's where you can attack an opponent from the maximum distance, from the absolute maximum distance that you're able to touch them, pretty much. A classic example is the fighter Ryu from Street Fighter. The crouching medium kick to Hadouken, crouching, medium kick, and then you usually roll the controller quarter circle forward and punch to fire off a Hadouken. And pretty much for a long time, it's been a very safe attack. And if you get it from maximum range, it's, from where Ryu's like the tip of his foot manages to touch a character, that's like a safe distance. And even if even if they block the crouching medium kick and Hadouken, you're pretty much safe. They won't, you won't have any fear of retaliation. Now, going back to Overwatch, in terms of Moira, you get somebody from maximum distance like a McCree, there's no way he's gonna be able to throw his flashbang. His flashbang doesn't reach as far as Moira's right click does. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Now, another thing is you definitely don't want to duel many characters, especially not a McCree. And I learned that lesson the hard way in the beginning, especially a good McCree that has very good aim, because Moira is fairly agile, but she's not quick. Like if you're trying to strafe and attack them, most of the time you're going to lose anyway. And besides, you shouldn't be dueling anybody. The only reason I would ever try to duel somebody is if I know they're low on health and I have a attack orb ready and I have a very high chance of winning. And even then, I probably won't even throw an attack orb. I'll throw a healing orb to a certain direction, go in that direction while still strafing somewhat, to make it hard to hit me. You have to be very mechanically sound to be a good Moira. I don't like the comments online that, people are saying, oh, Moira, you just hold right click and you win. It's like, no, that's ridiculous. In free-for-all deathmatch especially, it's like, are you kidding me? People can choose a bunch of tanks and Moira will have a very hard time in free-for-all deathmatch. So, yeah. But people decide to go with Genjis and Pharahs and McCrees, and it's like, well, if Farah doesn't know where I'm at and she's occupied with someone else, yes, I'm going to right-click the living bejesus out of her and eliminate her. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. Just a quick rant. And, yeah, so the class I'm in right now, quick update, it is going to be taking quite a bit of my time. I know I said I was going to work on video editing and improving the quality of my videos. I understand that, and I know this is kind of a random spot right here as I'm sitting at work right now. So, yeah, it will. I am still working on it, and it will be a while, but I will get there, and there will be better quality to my videos, most definitely. It's just going to take some time. But in the meantime, I will continue to provide, videos of things that I find interesting in the gaming community or even in tech or in life in general. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you like it, leave a like and subscribe if you, enjoy the rest of my content. Alrighty, y'all have a good one. Peace.